Definitely a thing. All right. I've been waiting to do this since I got here. I had to buy a couple things just to be able to enter the tournament. Ooh, I've already opened my spare string launcher. But they had a ton. I was meant to put up a short actually, but I've just been catching up on sleep. They had a ton of the B4 Shop shark edges. I've already opened one of those, not worried about that right now. But they had this endless supply. Where are all the... Sorry, I haven't streamed on my phone in ages. And I am trying to remember what to do. But anyway, they had an endless supply of these Vipertail boosters, so I had to get one of them because I only have 2 copies of Orb, and that's the one from the prize booster I got, and the one from the white recolor of Sphinx Cowl. So yeah, it'd be handy to get another, to be honest. What would have been really nice, what would have been really, really, really nice would have been if they had Leon Claws there. Can't find a Leon Claw to save my life right now. And I need points because my copies of Point, I don't know, this will show up. Oh no, that's flat, sorry. But my copies of Point are scuffed up and dented up like super bad. Like they've got like proper gouges out of the sides of them. So honestly, not too reliable. They don't really, they don't really behave like they're meant to. But let's get this open. That come with a knife? Yeah, of course it didn't. So yeah, I've got to leave for the tournament in like, what's the time now? Be leaving in about half an hour. So I've got some time to chat. Yo, Spaghetti, how's it going, my dude? What's my thoughts on the deck I'm going to use? So, good question. I've had a lot of flip-flopping back in my head, but the main culprit for this is if I want to use Dran Buster or not, because like it's not that I think in like a vacuum Dran Buster is amazing, but I think it's really a good shot, like a good shout, sorry, a good call for the meta right now, mainly because of Rod, to be honest. Only way you're beating Rod, most Rod combos that I'm seeing right now are by either KOing it or bursting it, because the only chance you've got to spin finish it is if you're using a Rod combo at the same time, and you're matched up with the like maybe they've got it on Hexa and you've got it on Ball, so that would be ideal if all my Wizard Rod matchups today were like that, but I doubt it. If you want to use Strand Buster, put it on 560 taper. I've beaten Wizard Rod with it. Okay. For me, I like Strand Buster on Rush, and I like keeping it on the 160. I got to play against an endless amount of Dran Buster combos yesterday. It was really good fun. So they had the junior tournament yesterday, and I caught the end of it as they were giving out like the prizes and like awarding the winners and stuff. And then just started jumping in matches with the. There was mainly a lot of the officials and judges that were working. They were just like playing Beyblades afterwards. And then there was like a bunch of guys that are going to be competing there today as well, turning up. And as per usual, well, I did. So I got a, spare string launcher for the tournament. So I wanted to make sure it was like all good and I was happy with it. So I just took this with me yesterday along with my Smash Night combo and just got like 3-4 hours worth of games non-stop, like a bunch of different dudes. So yeah, they all had like their full collections with them, testing out combos and strategies for today and stuff like that. So it was very, very helpful seeing what's going to be used, and I'm definitely going to be coming up against Wizard Rod, Phoenix, and Drown Buster today. That's for sure. That is for sure. I didn't see much Unicorn being used yesterday, which is interesting. Still need to order a new Phoenix Wing launcher. You want to get the red one? Yeah, yeah, they're pretty dope, man. I've got a couple. No, I think I've got one that's still in the plastic wrapper because I've had to get a couple Phoenix wings. And is it spoilers? Did it happen in the last? No, it didn't happen in the last episode. I'm not gonna tell you Phoenix Wing spoilers, but make sure you're still watching the solo Beyblading series. But yeah, so at the moment, really what I'm thinking about taking, I definitely want to be using my my Unicorn Sting on 5. How many times did I just say Unicorn Sting? But Unicorn Sting on 560 and Hexa. I'm really enjoying this combo a lot. It's basically just a direct upgrade to my Unicorn Sting on High Needle, which I still really, really love. It's just how frequently it bursts, but the angles you can get on High Needle I like, but yeah, it's just too easy to burst, and you can do pretty much all of that on Hexa, and Hexa's just fantastic. Very high burst resistance on it. GG, my guy. How you doing, bro? Good to hear from you. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Won't be on for long today. It's going to be a bit of a short one. I got to leave soon, and I could do with eating a small breakfast, to be honest. But yeah, so Unicorn Sting. That might be my opener as well. I think it's pretty much just going to be stamina combos and attack combos. I think that looks like the current like meta, like the current thinking everyone's having. I say that like they'll have Hexa, so it'll probably be an attack bit, Hexa, and ball or orb that I come up against. Some people might go like full stamina, which they wouldn't be too stupid to do because they're only likely to run into one attack combo in each deck. But yeah, the thing with Dran Buster, and I was thinking about it, why it's a safer attack choice. I'm not saying that it can't get KO'd, but typically it either wins by getting at least 2 points, or it loses by only giving up 1 point, getting spin finished. It's not really bursting on me ever, and even though it's very hard to predict these things, it's not one of those like 50-50 blades like on every clash. Like it doesn't seem to eat as much recoil and like fly backwards itself. So yeah, it seems to get spin finished more. So giving up 1 point instead of like 2 or more is a bad. I'm not saying it doesn't lose by like, over finish and extreme finish though, because I was absolutely eating some Drown Buster combos alive with my Smash Night combo yesterday. But one thing I did see, which was a interesting tactic with Drown Buster, people were trying to make static attackers with it. because it's not a bad shout. Such an aggressive blade, just being in the middle, like early in the match, and just like catching your opponent when they're coming off the extreme line, and hopefully just like pinging them like a pinball or something, like a little pin, like a flipper on a pinball table or something. Just encourage them on their way out the extreme pocket or something. Goffy, good luck to you, bro. Thank you, but good luck to you. Do well today. You and Nanashi. Goffy and Nanashi are off to a. It's not a G3, is it? It's like a special tournament. The prizes. The prize is one of these bad boys. One of the blue shark edges. So yeah, go smash that today, dudes. Make sure Nanashi remembers to record his matches. He's got a camera with him. Hexa beats Buster. Buster beats Rod. Rod beats Hexa. Yeah. Kind of, yeah, pretty much. But a lot of people are putting Rod on Hexa, which is a nightmare combo if you don't have your stamina bay, like in rotation when you come up against it. It'd be cool if this was like deck matches, like switching in and out. But so for 3-on-3, it's just you set your order and you go. And it's only if you do a full rotation you can switch that up. So yeah, I'm not sure because Phoenix is of course still very, very good. Like Phoenix is a great Beyblade, but I really like it on point, and both of my copies of Point are like bad condition right now, super bad condition. Have I got Hellscythe 960 disc ball, Peter Garige? Sorry, that was awful of me. I don't have it with me, no. I don't want to play Hellscythe in this tournament. I love Hellscythe. I think it's absolutely amazing. It's probably still, I mean, it might not be. No, it definitely is actually. Definitely is still the best all-round like blade they've given us, I think. But I don't think it matches up very well with anything at the top of the meta right now. Hasn't matched up very well with Phoenix Wing since Phoenix Wing came out. I don't think it matches too well with Unicorn. It loses to Rod if they're both on stamina bits. And with Dran Buster, it's like, it's not like it's a counter to Dran Buster. And Disc Ball, I've got a Disc Ball with me, but I don't really plan on using it. It's way too prone to bursting for me. Like if you don't get burst, then it's amazing. It's got such good stamina and life after death, but just the likelihood of bursting, and it's like you got to get a lot of wins today, a lot of wins to get anywhere. So risking it on such an easy like giveaway of 2 points is like, yeah. So it's a great combo still, but a bit too risky today. Let's face it, it's just out of some of the best blades there are, it is like one of the lighter ones. And definitely, like, I guarantee you in the early rounds today, people are going to be like ripping with all their soul and stuff. So you'll see some KOs, I think, early in the day. GG, all good, mate. I wasn't expecting a marathon stream. Not sure if I'm any help because Bit Beast use is illegal. It's only illegal if they can see the Bit Beast. Not everyone can see Bit Beast, remember, bro. So yeah, we'll try. Keemon, what's up, my dude? What is up? How you doing? What you caught up with? I haven't caught up with the anime yet, so I'll have to do a proper watch and unbox stream. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe evening or Tuesday morning. Use any ball combo. Yeah, so of course, I've got the ultimate spinner right now, which is a rod 960 ball. It's not like X-Bay's spin for that long anyway, like, but when it comes to stamina, it's definitely ahead of like other combos for me. I think it's very, very, very safe bay to win by spin finish, which is a shame because it's not always as exciting. I mean, it is exciting, I'm not gonna lie. It's more the stakes of a Beyblade match that make it exciting. That's why in the show they always have to battle for each other's bit beasts or like to save someone from being kidnapped. Kimo and Bell, 22 episodes left of season 1, Beyblade X, and it's on to season 2 pretty soon. I wonder how quickly they'll pump out season 2 actually, because like season 1's come out before there's even any story in the manga. Goffy will go with stock combos today. That's like, Goffy, that's like saying water is wet, bro. I knew you'd be going with stock combos. We all knew. What are you using? Scythe, chain, and rod. Okay. You didn't want to go full Kazami then and use your hammer. But yeah, go smash it, bro. Wind draw, string launcher for the comp, lads. So I'm going string launcher, full string launcher today. Of course, I've got it newsed up because I'm pretty sure it's still the rules, but you're not allowed to use your battle pass because it's not released in Thailand officially. So this is my grip setup for today. I got all the chunky bits on my black launcher in here, and to help with entry for the tournament, I picked up a spare launcher here. But yeah, very happy with my launch strats at the moment. Everything's been pretty consistent. Yesterday testing, everything was very consistent, but all I used was my Night Shield 360 flat combo yesterday, and I use this combo all the time, so I was pretty confident with it anyway. Which again, it's always niggling in the back of my head, like maybe this could be in the deck. I'm not gonna lie though, it has a hard time against Wizard Rod. Like a really hard time against Wizard Rod. And if, just because of recency bias, I'm expecting to see Hell's Hammer combos because people do really like it. And there will be people like at G2 and stuff, like using like stock combos and stuff, you know, like there's like over 250 people competing today. So there's gonna be a super big mix of stuff. But what's cool is I am Group H, which is gonna be either the last or one of the last groups to get started today. So I'll at least get to see what's being used. Might be able to mix up something quite nice because again, like I've been thinking, you can call me crazy. I've been thinking about possibly even using Phoenix, but on flat as my attack combo in the deck. So that would be Unicorn, Wizard Rod, and Phoenix, but Phoenix will be on flat. I really like flat. I know it's not as sexy as the other attack bits. It hasn't got like a funny gimmick, but I think that's why I like it so much. It's just really easy to pilot. It's got better stamina than the other attack bits other than Rush. It's got better life after death than Rush. It's got hardly any life after death, but it's got better. It's still quite fast, you know. Yeah, I like flat a lot. My friend Manny wants season 2 of Beyblade X to be called Beyblade Xbox. I told him that would be cool, but X and box just wouldn't go right with it, and it's copyright from Xbox. They would definitely have issues with Xbox if they were to call it that, dude. Definitely. Nice. The real question is run up or standing launch. So that is a very, very important topic that I wanted to cover. So I'm not sure if it's going to be used for all of the matches, like all of the stages, sorry. I don't, I should have posted something already by now. But the setup for the stadium is wicked. So you turn up to the, so it's in a like huge mall here, like most malls are huge. Just realized I'm gonna have to like go in a few minutes. I haven't even unboxed this yet. But yeah, the mall is huge. You get down there, it's on the ground floor. There's like this archway, doorway thing for Beyblade X stuff, bunch of like Bird posters and Carmen X posters and stuff like that as you get in there. And then the stadium boxes with stadiums in, sorry, that they've got along the floor. I think when I counted yesterday, there was 8 of them. So 8 base stadiums just like that. And then on a stage, like a small stage they've got there, they've got like a like a steel frame set up with a base stadium inside it. And that steel frame's to support a camera coming down for a bird's eye view and a TV set that's above it, and that's normally playing like Beyblade X like clips from the anime and stuff like. I really wanted to do this stream yesterday morning and do the watch and unbox whilst watching it because it was live on TV in my hotel yesterday morning, but I slept like I was dead to the world. So yeah, and it's got boom boom big TV over the top of it. But the problem is because of this steel like cage like frame it's inside, you can't go to all the different positions that I would normally want to launch from. You have to stand on these like octagonal, I can't remember if they're octagonal or hexagonal, like tile type things, like stands. So it's like the stadium in the middle with the cage around it, and then like these two like almost like stands on either side. So it's actually a bit smaller area than I'd even have my feet. I'd normally have my feet a bit wider apart. So I did get a couple test battles on it. I filmed one I had the referee is really cool. It's Kun Naka. If you watched the video I put up of my first G3s, she was the lady working as MC for that event. So she was like doing the ceremony for that battle. I got practice up there. So yeah, I have to adjust if I'm ever on the main stage, I have to adjust my launch strategies because you have to like, I really don't like it, but you have to hold your launcher out quite far away from you to be able to reach under because you can't put your head underneath or get like into it. You can't turn an angle, so you kind of have to like stretch out a bit more. So yeah, just wanted to get some practice in there because I knew it would change the launch strats a little bit. Hell's Hammer is pretty good with low flat or gear point, so that's up for grabs. Yeah, I love Hell's Hammer on low flat. Hell's Hammer on low flat is a lot of fun. I won a G3 last week using that combo. And it is a fantastic attacker. I definitely think it's going to be underrated, but more so than that, I don't think the people I've seen at least using that combo are using it particularly well. I was actually helping some dudes with some launch strats for specifically Hell's Hammer low flat yesterday. And it's quite hard, like there's this launch I like to do. It's like that I've realized a lot of people find quite hard. So I'll make a video on that one. I've got a lot of launch videos actually planned coming up, and that's going to be one of them for sure. Let's get this thing unboxed before I go because it might have a part I need for today. Oh, sick. Prize bay alert. Dope. Are you listening to any music, or are you going meditation silent mode before you're on? So yeah, it's funny, like I've been listening to like music and stuff this morning to start my day. Been listening to a lot of Biggie this morning. I tend to listen to stuff like Biggie or Outkast or something on competition days and stuff, but I've never been one of those to like isolate themselves in the room and like listen to their headphones before like a fight or like an event or something like that. I kind of like, I really like absorbing the atmosphere of competition days. I'm a bit weird. Like, I know a lot of people love competition, but I love like competition day like atmosphere. I love the tension. I love seeing people being nervous. I love seeing people who are like peacocking around. I love seeing people who are like blah 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 like this and that. I love seeing like the humble like love it, love everything about competition day. It's competition is brutal, and it's a lot of fun for me. Like, you know, I have to be like fully prepared that I'm just going out possibly stage one today. Even looking at my category, there's like, again, there's like over 250 people today. I looked at my category and I recognized a bunch of names immediately. So there's like dudes that like, you gotta remember, any competition you go to, you're not the only person turning up that feels like, or might feel like they deserve to win, you know? Like I feel like I'd love to win. I feel like I've got a good chance because I'm training hard, looking after myself, like spending a lot of time doing this, like making content and things like that. There's a bunch of other people that probably feel exactly the same way, you know, and they would have been bay tubing or whatever for like way longer than I have and things, or just, you know, they absolutely pour themselves into this hobby. You know, it's one of those things. So there's going to be a lot of joy, a lot of tears, a lot of everything probably today, I imagine. Looking forward to it. To Doom, you are used to battling in cages, mate, so you'd be right at home. That is true, although technically, actually no, tell a lie, what am I on about? I was about to say I haven't had a fight in a cage. I have. I've had so many fights in cages. It's just I was about to say like on the one championship fights they were in the ring, which completely changes that again. Completely changes that. Keeping a sneaky eye on the time. Hopefully I haven't run out of luck today. Using it all up on getting a getting a prize bait. Did I see chapter 11 of the manga? Yes, I did. Guess what? Kamen is a different character. It's not Kamen X, so I was right. But I don't know. He was watching Kamen X win or TV. He's gonna make someone his enemy. Yeah, I got a feeling Kamen X, or sorry, Kamen Y, hopefully, I say hopefully, it's not like I'm hinged on this, but for me at the moment, where my brain wants to place him is that he could end up being the new member of Team Pendragon, and he could be the one that, like, Bird has to overcome, you know. That would be interesting if he's like using some kind of reverse Dran blade, like, well, that'd be Nard. Yeah, he's using Nard base, but yeah, if he's using something like that, it's just like a copy of like Dran sword, Dran dagger, and Dran buster or something, and he's the one that Bird has to beat out of the crew because everyone's got a reason to beat someone in Team Pendragon other than Bird. Like, that might be the thing that Bird needs to actually start taking this thing seriously and winning, you know, someone like that. It will be interesting to see how many miss launches there will be if they can't adjust to the positioning. Yeah, man, I'm interested to see that. I'm a little bit gutted because, of course, the legend that is the channel sponsor, Noozle 3D, he sent me a little gift package, and literally as I was on the plane coming to Bangkok, that stuff was being shipped from Bangkok Mail Centre, like Laxi Centre, to my house in Phuket. And yeah, my wife sent me a picture of it arriving yesterday morning, and he sent me a bunch of the slip grips, which I was really looking forward to using today. But I've got a couple more big tournaments coming up over the next couple of months, so they'll get use. But yeah, I'm hoping I don't, because every now and again I'll lose the string somehow. Ray, yo, dude, how's it doing? How's it doing? How is it doing? How it do? How it do, Ray? Comment X and Y, how original. Never mind me, I'm just pulling the piss out of the new gen. You might win every match by mislaunch. I would not be upset about that. I would not be upset. I don't care if it's a cheap win. I will take a win. At the end of the day, history is written. Was it written by the victorious? Written by the winner? Doesn't matter. Like, if I win, I get to tell the story, and I'll say they all launched amazingly. So I was thinking the same thing, bro. I think Bird might become Cameron Y's first enemy, to be honest. Yeah, Cameron Y could be like, I don't know. It's interesting to see why he was considering Cameron X might be his enemy. Like, what that means exactly. Like, why would he be a potential enemy? Why does Cameron Y have enemies? Like, not everyone has enemies, you know? So, or at least are consciously seeking them out. So, it's probably an interesting dude. Yo, Sax, I saw the Trigger S weight, and man, it is light. What is it about? Like, it's about the same weight as Dranza, maybe a gram heavier, which sucks. Yo, Nintendo Blood, what's the deck I'm gonna run? Good question. I'm actually keeping an eye on the time because I do have to blast off like pretty soon. At the moment, what I feel are like my two guaranteed picks. Unicorn Sting, 560 Hexa. Absolutely love this combo. Had a great time with it. And then Sold My Soul, Trigger S on Quake, gonna go crazy. Hell yeah. Yeah, like Dino's out, but I've still only been able to like pre-order 3 random boosters, so we'll see what I get my hands on. But yeah, Rod, 960 ball. Like, this is Beyblade on easy mode, unless your opponent's like ready to burst you. There are 2/4 combos I'm not sure about running. 2/4 is a bit of a wide margin, actually. Tyranno beat is supposed to be very heavy. Yeah, it looks heavy and thick. Looks like you put that on an attack bit and enjoy yourself, or a balance bit, or just on Hexa for everything on Hexa. But yeah, Phoenix Wing on 360 point and Drowned Buster on 160 rush. Also thinking a lot about Phoenix Wing on 360 flat. I like flat a lot. I do like flat a lot. It's fast. It is fast and has decent stamina if needed. But that's not really my worry. It's about, I think the strat today is just if it's an attack, if you're using your attack bait, you just go for that KO because you're probably going to be coming up against Rod. Don't know, it's pretty crazy that a new character like Cameron Y would even want to make other bladers his enemies when clearly no one hasn't done anything to him at all. We don't know. Maybe Bird made this enemy. You know, maybe something in Bird's past made someone really upset about Beyblading. The reason he was scoping out Carmen X was to see if Carmen X is also his enemy because his values align with Bird's. I don't know. Bird seems pretty innocent. But innocent people are typically naive, and naive people are typically guilty of a lot of silly things by accident. So, you know, who knows? Storytelling could be anything. I've been running Phoenix on 360 taper and enjoying it. Taper is also a consideration. I made sure to bring a copy of taper that would at least go color scheme wise with Phoenix if I went for it. Speaking facts, my guy, appreciated. I have a slightly modified 3D printed Hexa, and it performs really well on Wizard Arrow. That's cool. I've only got like there was a Junigatsu copy of Hexa that I first used for some videos. That's the one I printed out. Like, I've only printed out one copy of it. It's in the gold filament. You've probably seen that in a couple of videos at some point. But yeah, a modified one a bit after Hexa came out, and I don't know, I've probably made it worse. I think I've made it worse, to be honest. I'm not very good at 3D modeling. Yeah, so I think it's gonna have to be Unicorn Sting and Rod, but I'm just not sure on that third combo. I mean, a big part of me does just want to run my Smash Knight combo, but my problem with that is I don't think it does well against Unicorn Sting. I don't think it does well against Rod, and it's a bit too light when it pairs up with Drown Buster, which is frustrating because I got a lot of wins with it against Drown Buster. But of course, like, it might just be me being arrogant. But I feel like the majority of my losses with it against Toolman, get out of here. I'm just not brave enough, bro. I'm not brave. That's the only real problem right now, is I'm not brave enough. Otherwise this deck could just be Dranzares, my Smash Knight, and I don't know, probably like Hell Scythe on low flat or something stupid like that. But yeah, I'm not too sure. Between the Phoenix and Buster combos. And the reason it kind of falls down to them, a big reason, is just weight. If you're not using these combos, things get bullied by Drown Buster attacks. They really get pinged around the stadium, and it's just too high risk to lose like 2 or more points. I think my lightest combo, it's definitely my lightest combo, is my Unicorn Sting one. Which I don't think, I thought I was going to see a lot of Unicorn Stings today. We'll see how the other brackets go. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to leave in like 2 minutes. I'll end this stream, sorry. But I don't think I'm going to see as many Unicorn Stings as I was thinking I would do. But yeah, hopefully it pulls it out for me, because I really like that combo. Anyone in particular you're looking forward to getting matched up against? So there's quite a few people here that I know now, which is really cool. And there's quite a few people going to the tournament today that I have had matches with at those 4G3s I went to back in December. So running into any of those guys in matches would just be cool. Because it's just not as likely with the amount of people that are competing today. I'm pretty sure he's going to be doing it, this tournament, because he was in the kids one yesterday. But I'd love to get a win back on Vader. You know, the the kid that extreme finished me in the last G3 I did and relegated me to 4th place. He's in the tournament today. I think both himself, his mother and his father are all going to be competing today. So yeah, maybe I'll just have a run where I wipe out one family in one in one category. But yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be really funny. But the person I'm most looking to running into today is whoever's in the finals. I wanna get to the finals. That'd be amazing. That'd be so cool. But on that, I should end this stream because I've got to go. So yeah, thank you for dropping by, everyone. Really cool to chat to you all before I go. I have to be there for registration in like 45 minutes. So yeah, gotta get wiggle on. But we opened a prize bay today, which is really cool. Hopefully, the luck continues for us. I'll let you know how I do, unless I do really badly, and then I just will stop bay tubing and quit quietly without any announcement. I'll just disappear into the ether. All right, I'll try my best, guys. Appreciate it. Do the YouTube things, the likes and the comment, shares, and all the wonderful, wonderful things. Thank you very much, everyone. I'll catch you in the next one if I can remember how to end a stream on my phone. But anyway, peace.